saw that one coming.
He countered that and made it look easy.
There's the reversal. He countered that one perfectly.
That went nowhere.
I'm not sure if it's your eyes or your brain that shot JR, but that's ridiculous. The Undertaker should quit now, while he can still retire with some dignity.
Is there any superstar in WWE who can go toe-to-toe with that man, The Undertaker? I don't think there is.
Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? There's no way The Undertaker's going to win this match. Just look at him.
He's a slippery devil. This capacity, a textbook reversal there.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
Jeez, JR. Don't hold anything back. Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
I think it's a damn shame that someone who's worked as hard as Booker T has to overcome a checkered past would turn out to be such an A1 jerk in the end.
Come on, JR. So Booker made some mistakes. So he spent a little time in jail. He did his time and paid his debt. Let it go. Watch out! He reversed it! So glad Chris Benoit isn't the World Heavyweight Champion anymore, JR. I couldn't stand it when Raw was being represented by someone like him.
Oh, yeah. What a tragedy it was to have a champion who was utterly devoted to the business and to the fans, and who always went out to that ring and gave 110%.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match will be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it.
Now, JR, keep your words soft and sweet because you may have to eat them later.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who could hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. There are quite a few SmackDown superstars who I'd love to have on there.
Oh, come on, JR. Why would you want to lower the tone of the Raw locker?
He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. His opponent telegraphed that one. Well, just because a bunch of people believe something, that doesn't make it right. It wouldn't be the first time the fan. It's a long way down for whoever loses this fight, JR. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
It looks like they've slowed the match down a little. And I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one.
Oh, no! Everybody in this arena knows what's coming next! paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR.
There's not an ounce of quit in either superstar, but only one will remain on the ladder. My God, look at the intensity of these superstars battling 15 feet above the ring.
Uh-oh. Getting hit with a string of punches like this sure won't help you win the match.
And that is not the position you want to be in when you're facing the doctor of thugonomics.
It sure isn't, JR. The STFU is locked in, and you don't see many superstars get out of this one.
And how about going 14-0 at WrestleMania, King? How about being a 4-time WWE champion? Does that impress you?
Now, come on, JR. I'm saying that the dead man doesn't have one or two impressive achievements to his name. I just think he's taken too seriously for a grown man who dresses like a...
Look at the intensity of these two superstars trying to stay on the ladder. Neither combatant can afford to lose this fight and fall to the mat. Respect the fact that he took responsibility for it.
Whoever loses this fight might just lose the match too, JR.
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring. I'd be surprised if this didn't end soon, JR. I don't think there's enough left in the tank. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
Back and forth, these two are going to trade blows until someone falls. This has turned into a real slobber knocker, 15 feet in the air. The briefcase is within reach. This match is within seconds of being over.
Part, JR. He's about as wide as he is tall. I'd say he should take up sumo wrestling, but I don't want to see him in a loincloth.
No one's ever going to accuse Big Show of being a pretty good ballerina. I think he's
a fist fight 15 feet in the air. This isn't going to be pretty. Wow.
Both superstars are beating the hell out of it.
There it is! The RKO! Man, it's as fast as it is deadly. Uh-oh. Looks like he's got a song he wants to play for his opponent. Wow, what a shot! He's been busted wide open. That's gonna need stitches for sure.
Stitches, hell! That might mean the end of this match. He's risking serious injury by continuing to compete.
There's no rewards without risk, JR. And these are WWE superstars. They're not gonna stop the match just because of a little blood.
Both superstars are fighting to stay on the ladder. Whoever wins this fight might just win the match.
In this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher.
They're beating the heck out of each other, JR. Someone's gonna take a tumble.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
Look at that! He's busted wide open! This is great!
I don't know what's so great about watching a human being brutalized like this.
Come on, JR. You know this isn't ballet. He reversed it! Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended, superstar can afford to be knocked off the ladder.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we'd like to hear. His opponent is helpless, and he's taking full advantage.
Wow, that's one of the biggest chest slaps I've ever seen, or heard. If he's able to dominate his opponent like this, JR, he's got this match half won.
A blow to the chest like that one can knock all the wind right out of a superstar.
You know, JR, everyone goes on and on about how great the Undertaker is, but I think he's overrated. They know there's not enough room for both of them up there. Only one of them's gonna stay on that ladder, JR. Who's it gonna be? These superstars have put in on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight.
His opponent's down. He's going for it.
And there it is. He's got the STFU locked in. Oh, I am, King. I'm looking at one of the most awesome forces I've ever seen in a WWE ring. And I think the dead man is going to remind everyone tonight.
Whoever loses this fight is going to take a heck of a fall, JR. It's going to be a long way down for one of these two superstars.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of the prize, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR?
This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little. They're really going after each other, JR. These two are fighting for their lives on that ladder.
Booker T will tell you how great he is until your dadgum ears fall. Quite frankly, I'd rather see him put up or shut up.
What are you talking about, JR? He's a five-time WCW champion. If that's not putting up, I don't know what is.
WCW was a long time ago, King. I think it's high time Booker T stopped trying to coast on past glory and focus his efforts on winning the gold here.
He's so close to that contract, he can taste it.
If he grabs that briefcase, this match is over.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE players?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize to the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning. I'd love to see you or anyone else try to kick Regal out of this country, King. I think he'd wind up kicking you across the length and breadth of it.
The Undertaker's been in WWE for 13 years now, JR, and I think it's really starting to show here tonight.
I don't know what match you're watching, King, but the dead man looks as good tonight as when he first appeared in the WWE.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes at the price of admission. I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
These superstars are in rough shape. Fatigue has set in. And I think this match could be over before you know it. Oh, that last shot busted him wide open.
It sure did, JR. And if I can borrow one of your lines, business is picking up.
This is a business, King. That's a human being in there. And he's in bad shape now.
JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like a proverbial government mule.
I'm not playing favorites, King. I might have issues with certain superstars as human beings, but I respect their in-ring abilities nonetheless.
JR, you're so full of it that you've got...
He's going for it.
Stunner! Did you see that, JR? He almost took his opponent's head off.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can't, JR, and I don't think we'd have it any other way. Talk about, yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheap, plain and simple. If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it can be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches won with one or two big moves.
You sure don't. You've got to lay the groundwork first.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
Oh, no! Last shot busted him open, and the blood is flowing freely.
This is great, JR. Where else besides the WWE can you see this kind of ruthless aggression?
I can't think of anywhere else, King, but I'm afraid I don't share your enthusiasm for this kind of brutality.
These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have, and this is one hell of
I think the end is near, JR.
He could take that briefcase and the match right here. I don't believe it. We might see a superstar get beat with their own finishing move here. We've got to be nearing the end, King. I don't know how much these superstars have to give.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. And speaking of, this could be it, JR. He's almost got it.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this one.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well, then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, my gosh. Look at all that blood. That's going to leave a mark.
What a brutal match! The referee should step in there and stop this thing.
What? Are you crazy? It's just getting good, JR. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd love to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy deal.
Let me tell you, JR, you won't see action like this anywhere except on Raw.
That's for sure, King. There's not another brand of sports entertainment out there that can compare with Raw.
Now, if only we could get that through Michael Cole and Taz's heads, then they'd stop running their mouths on SmackDown.
So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
Oh, no. Every time I make a guess as to who's going to win, I never hear the end of it from you.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you got one right every now and then. He is literally inches from victory in this Money in the Bank match.
think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say. You can't blame the superstars for looking under the ring for weapons. Anything you find under there can be a huge help. I think he's looking for a weapon, JR. That's a smart move. I gotta say, JR.
My God, a thunderous blow from that sledgehammer.
Oh, no. You know what's coming next.
Rock bottom, rock bottom. This one's over.
Superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the count. This one is over if he grabs that briefcase.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one man.
I hope not. I'd love to see them go at it again and again. Is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight is going to be left in that ring, mark my words.
I hope these fans appreciate it, JR. These superstars are putting it all on the line for them right here tonight.
The RKO! He's setting up his opponent. I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR. I guess that just goes to show that
these top rope moves are always difference makers, for better or worse. It looks like they've decided to slow the match down a bit here.
And this could be a big mistake, JR. You don't ever want to give an opponent time to recover.
No. But you're not going to do yourself much good in the match if you let yourself get bone tired either.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost the match.
That's for sure.
He's going in for the kill.
There it is, the pedigree.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play favorites. You're always trying to kiss up to the fans by talking up whoever they're cheering for.
I've never been a kiss-up in my life, King, which is more than I can say for some people. I call them like I see them, and I'm flattered that the WWE fans agree with me as often as they do.
I don't know how much more of this I can stand to listen to, JR. You know what the difference between you and I-95 is? You can turn off I-95. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself, because it's all the same to you, King.
See where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree entirely, King. I bet my opponent sooner ass that this one isn't even close to being over.
That's a pretty big bet, JR. Are you sure you're able to cover it? See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstar, the best fans,
and the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was going to say that until you interrupted me.
He's just a few inches from victory. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, he sure is. And the longer he holds that sledgehammer, the uglier it's going to get. tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for a little humility there, King. I'm not surprised it was lost on you.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the deep.
Come on, JR. You know I'm hopeless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I bring the RKO! The RKO! We all know what's coming next. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all.
I wonder if SmackDown's going to have anything nearly this good next Friday.
I think we both know the answer to that one, King. How could they compete with a match like this?
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear here tonight in this match. They're not taking it easy on each other either.
It's been said a million times, but I'll say it again. This isn't ballet. Ruthless aggression is the name of the game. I almost feel bad for Taz and Michael Cole. They never get to call matches as good as this.
SmackDown's had its fair share of exciting matchups, King, but I'm inclined to agree with you. There's nothing like watching the Raw superstars perform live.
And we're so lucky, JR. We get to see them every single week. You think these fans have gotten their money's worth tonight, JR?
If they haven't yet, I'm sure they're going to by the end of this match.
Well, I don't say this too often, but I completely agree with you. This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other. Whoa, what's this?
Stunner! Stunner! And he got all of it, by God!
These superstars are going to tear each other apart.
That's exactly what the fans pay to see, King, and they're not going to go home disappointed.
The intensity of these superstars is unbelievable.
No doubt about that, King. The fans are getting their money's worth here tonight. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a match of the year candidate.
No doubt about it, King. As far as I'm concerned, any WWE match has that potential. Everyone on the roster is an accomplished wrestler. I'm sure these competitors have studied each other very carefully.
This match would be over by now if they hadn't, JR. You never get into the ring without doing your... He's checking under the ring for weapons, JR. I wonder what he's going to find. If he's looking for a weapon, he's in the right place. Looks like things have quieted down here a bit, JR.
Well, you can be certain that won't last long, King.
That's for sure. I haven't seen the superstar yet goes down without a fight.
You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able to withstand tonight?
I don't know. Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. That was so close to 3, he could taste it. Now remember, kids, whatever you do, don't try.
Look at this. Here it comes.
The rock bottom. Nobody gets up from that, JR.
These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You sure aren't, and that's only one of the many reasons I try to stay out of the ring whenever possible.
I thought I'd pick the winner before the match started, JR, but now I'm having second thoughts.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, King. Usually I wonder if you've even had first thoughts. The spirit may be willing, but the flesh is weak. I don't think any human being can keep themselves along in that condition. Boy, you talk about being beat like a government mule. I don't know how much more of this a human being can be expected to endure.
I feel so lucky that I'm actually getting to see these superstars wrestle each other.
Me too, King. This one has the potential to become an instant classic. Did you see that? Ring the damn bell! You can't let somebody get away with that!
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal.
Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver! That should be a disqualification!
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. And that's why I don't think there can be any doubt in anyone's mind that the superstars of the WWE are the greatest athletes in the world.
I wonder how long these superstars will be able to keep this up.
They'll go as long as they need to, King. And if they can't, they won't be having their arms raised after the match. That's for damn sure.
I think this one could go either way, JR.
It sure could. Until the referee calls for the bell, this is still anyone's match. I'm not so sure this one's about winning or losing anymore. I think it's become more personal than that.
Of course it's personal, JR. Anytime you stand in the ring with someone who wants to beat you down in order to win the match, it's personal.
I guess I can't argue with that, King. I just wonder if they'll be able to settle their differences in this match, or if it's going to wind up bigger than that.
Remind me to never try and step between these guys, JR.
That would be hazardous to your health for sure, King.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine how to tell one of these superstars no?
Boy, I think I've had nightmares about trying to do something like that.
Look at these superstars, JR. They absolutely refuse to be intimidated by each other.
There's a determined look in the eyes of these competitors. No one's giving an inch.
There he goes, JR. He's been busted open. Look at all of that blood.
Would you at least try and not sound so gleeful, King. This is serious.
You're darn right it's serious, JR. It's deadly serious. All's fair in love and war, and this is definitely a war. I don't think anyone's walking away from this match. Oh my gosh, he's almost got the briefcase.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been shed in that very ring.
And I think there's going to be a lot more shed here tonight.
No doubt about that, King. These superstars are going to leave it all in the ring. You can count on that.
I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done.
There may not be, King. They may well annihilate each other here tonight.
Luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Mr. McMahon hear you say that, King, or you might end up having to do it for free.
That's true. I don't want to say that Mr. McMahon's cheap, JR, but I heard he won't even tip a canoe. No matter who wins this one, everyone's going to feel the effects of this match tomorrow.
No doubt about it, King. But if you win, you don't have to deal with hurt pride. He's mere inches from victory in this Money in the Bank match.
It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. I wouldn't trade it for anything. This is raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live.
Is yet to come in this match, JR.
I agree with you 100%. Whenever you put abilities of this caliber in a match together, it just gets better and better.
I don't think I've ever felt more anticipation during a match than I am right now, JR.
I know what you mean, King. It's hard to find words to describe the electricity in the air here tonight.
Oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bowling shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet yet.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster. And that's a fact.
I can't even imagine what these superstars will put each other through.
I don't think you'll have to use much imagination, King. I think they intend to show you right here tonight.
You think this is going to be a back-and-forth kind of match? Or do you think this is going to be pretty one-sided, JR?
I couldn't tell you, King. These superstars are so unpredictable that you can never tell how a match is going to go.
That was a long way to go for a simple, I don't know, JR. I hope these superstars can make it through this match without suffering a serious injury.
So do I, King, but this ain't ballet. This is very intense, physical competition. Same Premier King, which...
He's bringing the hammer down, JR.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight. This has got to be it. That briefcase is coming down for sure. I can watch these superstars go at it all night, JR.
So could I, King, but all good things must come to an end. Let's just hope it just doesn't end too soon.
I don't know what it's gonna...
This could be it. We can have our winner right here.